Hello guys, welcome to the interesting match, second pre-quarterfinals between Challengers versus United. I have Krishna here with me. How are you feeling, Krishna, today?
Wow, thank you, Abhijit. It's a great day. Means we feel like sun is out like pretty early in the morning.
Yeah,
At least for the last few days, we were having pretty good weather, like till noon.
correct.
Sun was picking up only in the afternoon, but today,
Today it's
just
really,
to witness the game between United and Challengers, that's
yeah,
how we have came up in the morning. So sun is also out little early. So that's why I will put it. It's a great match. What a contest, right? Two deserving teams, two strong teams playing each other. United with Challengers, but one call out. These guys has played each other in the league game. They know their strengths as well as their weakness. Both the teams, they know each other well. So let's see for another great, interesting contest between Challengers versus United. By the way, United has won the toss. They elected to bat. The opening batsman, Prem and Vishal. Looks like Vishal, the captain of United, promoted himself to the opening
yeah, opening
batsman.
as a batsman, and that may be a good sign because Prem already, as we know, is
He's in great touch.
a great touch. Yeah, he's in form, man in form. So first ball from Satish, and that's lofted up. Maybe a catch chance. And that's taken. First ball, the man in form.
Has
Maybe
gone.
it's a commentator's curse.
Because yeah, I think like this was a very conscious slow ball from Mr.
Satish,
Satish. So right before the means game starts, like we were having a chat with Ricky. Ricky, we are looking for some good catches, as you said
Exactly.
rightly,
Yeah,
Abhijit. So it could be probably a commentator's curse that. But otherwise, great execution, right, from a bowling standpoint. Satish did not commit any mistake. He bowled the slow ball, perfect line, and he trapped the batsman, the informed
Correct.
batsman, Prem over there. Means end of the day, like Mr. Ricky did not commit any mistake. You
Yeah.
cannot expect any mistake from him. He's
Correct.
a very good fielder, especially on the means long.
Long, yeah. And really good catch, I would say, from Ricky because that was, I mean, staying up for a bit, and we have to wait. And sun is also a part
Absolutely,
right now.
the ball was little wet as well.
Little
If you
wet
look at
as
it,
well,
right,
yes.
that's a problem, especially in the morning
Yes.
matches or the evening matches.
Correct, correct.
When it's the evening matches, second innings will be a little tricky, like when you want to hold.
Yeah.
So otherwise, a great catch from Ricky. Yeah.
Right, right. So yeah, I mean, first ball, first wicket would be really. I mean, Satish and Challengers will be very, very happy to get the man in form out.
Why not?
So, yeah,
Why not?
yeah, why not? So whole tournament he has been the man of the form for United. So
So moreover, it's a golden wicket, right?
Correct,
Very
correct.
first ball of the innings.
correct. So now I see Naveen is onto the bat and will be on strike. So from now at least they will want to stop the fall of wicket because first ball, first wicket will be very much frustrating for any team who's on the batting side. So we'll see. Second ball coming up.
Satish to Naveen, the new batsman. Very good defender there. Like they made a comfortable single there. That's
Yeah.
what like United need at this point in
Correct.
time. Like looks like right after that wicket, like Vishal, the United team's captain, he went up to the new batsman, like meaning the new batsman who came to the crease, like Naveen. He told guys, probably the message could have been like, let's hang on here. Means
Exactly.
let's play that singles doubles and probably bad ball, let's kill it, right? That's a basic mantra. When, especially when you lose wickets,
Correct,
you need to hang on there. But otherwise, from Challengers unit, they will keep continue to look for
Continue.
getting that
Correct.
early wickets.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean, the length which Prem picked was really good, but the pace was very slow. So he thought maybe raw pace was not there. That's the reason he didn't use his full power to hit that shot, and that's the reason he got out.
So I just want to bring in another external factor here, environmental factor here. Do you think like there is a little breeze going
Breeze
on
is
here?
going on,
He
yeah.
was trying to play against the breeze. Probably, I'm feeling that possibly that could be a
Maybe one of
Yes,
the
right, yeah,
one of
yeah.
the reasons, yeah. And I mean that was one of the reasons, and the catch. It's going towards the long off region, as we see, and some
Exactly.
maybe this V region, as we say, long off to long on. Maybe that's the main region where.
I think that's what the ball stood a
Correct.
little bit up in
Little
the
bit
air.
up, yeah,
Otherwise,
yeah.
it could have traveled a little bit, but
Exactly.
still, but he not played with a full
power. Yeah, we saw just he timed as a leather
Yeah,
ball
yeah,
game.
yeah.
But Satish bowled really well first ball to him. So third ball, Vishal played first ball. That's a dot. Really good bowling from Satish.
Yeah, safely negotiated by the Vishal, I would say.
Correct.
So I think now means United as a team, they are making their baby steps. They want to be really, really careful about the
Yes.
each ball, how they are approaching it, at least for the next 4 overs, in my personal
Correct.
opinion.
Correct.
So let's see. But otherwise, challengers will be means rolling up their sleeves and
Oh, yeah,
look
they will
look
be.
forward. They'll roar high.
So yeah, I mean, that's a good call from Vishal.
Gentle
Responding
push
well. Yeah, gentle push.
to the short cover area.
So
Means,
I mean, and one more interesting thing is United won the toss and chose to bat in this kind of due.
Yeah.
So that will be interesting decision.
No, which means they would have had some game plans.
Some
as,
game plans.
as you are mentioning, right? Both the teams came
Yes.
very early in the
Very
morning,
early,
7:15,
yeah.
7:20. They did all the groundworks here.
Correct.
Better like they had their own game plans, because
yeah.
they have been aching for this
Oh,
game
yeah. That's
for the last 1 week.
correct. They must be excited for
Yeah.
a week, and they had really good plans. And I mean, challengers have executed it, as we saw the first wicket. Oh, really good batting.
What a cover drive. So you look at the cover drive from Naveen, right? That's what you
That's
love
what
to
we
see.
love
Any
to see,
cricket
yeah.
lovers would like to see this. Like this is all called as a textbook shot,
Textbook
right?
shots,
Like
yeah,
love.
yeah. And really good fielding from Sai
Sai,
Rajan,
yeah.
who is on the point
So
offside.
the one good part with both the teams, right? Like both the teams have very good experience
Correct.
players,
Both
right?
experienced
While
players.
while we talk about the technicality part, right? Both the teams has like a bunch of experienced players.
Correct, correct.
Wow.
Full ball.
Should be a leg by, I guess.
Yeah, maybe a leg by, because Naveen was not at all showing any
Yeah,
intent to run,
yeah,
so
yeah.
maybe a leg by. So
So
that's the end of first
First
over.
over. In the first over score is 2 runs for the loss of 1 wicket.
Yep.
Well, you talk about the experience, right? So, I mean, experience matters when this kind of the critical game, the knockout games, right? If you look at it from challenges, you have players like Sajid, Sai, even for the fact like Satish has been playing it for
Oh,
like
yeah.
the last 6-7 years,
Correct.
and that Lineage.
Aviral.
How did we miss Lineage? Lineage,
Yeah, Lineage,
Aviral,
Aviral,
Arun. Pretty much their unit, right?
they
Out
are-
of 12,
they
13
are
players,
very
most of them
much
are experienced.
yeah.
Whereas you look at here, like on United, like you have Vishal,
Nirmal.
Naveen, Nirmal Sar,
Nirmal sir.
and Prem for the fact like he has been playing
Yes.
for like 7-8 years,
Yes.
and Magesh,
Oh,
like
yeah.
even they do have a bunch of people, right?
Very
Both the
much
teams know.
experienced
Both the
people.
teams know.
People know
like
how to control the innings, how
exactly.
to make themselves useful. So yeah, I would say both have really equally poised
Yeah, yeah.
experienced players. Even
Absolutely.
Vishal is the one who's being playing a lot. So
So-
so we'll see a very interesting match coming on.
So now the Lineage, the bowler, like he's coming in to bowl the second over. Means let's see. Means everyone knows is like about his bowling style,
Right.
like how he bowls,
Oh,
and
yeah.
the ball doesn't let the ball to go
Yeah,
up.
Go up. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it will be really interesting how he picks his lengths today
Yeah.
to Vishal.
Yeah, I think let's see how they handle this challenge, right? Especially.
A fuller ball, they wanted a run. I mean, Vishal wanted a run, but Naveen said no because it was on the hands of
Absolutely.
Satish. So really good, I would say, stopping. See, main thing is first 3 overs, even if you get 18, 20 runs for 18
That's
balls, I think they'll be fine because they have huge hitters after that and huge anchoring roles like Nirmal, who can be an anchor role and can be a hitter. So we'll
Absolutely.
see how it goes.
The reason why I was talking about Lineage versus Vishal, right? Lineage, he has that natural tendency of, he has a sidearm action.
Correct.
He has a natural tendency of not
Lowering
letting
the ball.
not letting the ball higher.
Yes.
Whereas Vishal, to his side, he's in a 6'1", 6'2" type of an height, because he has to lean a lot
Right.
to play that ball,
play the ball,
because
yeah.
it's pretty hard. Like if you
Yeah,
look at
yeah.
it, right? I think that's where I was just trying to see how this
How
contest
this-
is going to be, like
Yeah,
between
yeah.
Lineage versus Vishal, especially,
Correct,
right?
correct. I mean, because Vishal having so much height, he has to keenly watch the ball. If he can go for like picking shots, like right now, until now we saw he was picking up but not middling it. So next ball he picked up very well. I think it will be just
Wow.
a single.
Single there.
Really good field setup, I would say. Arun was the one who's the fielder there on the long off. We have one mid wicket and one long off, so I think they are pretty much sure that even though they hit straight, these two guys can cover it. And it's really hard to play a straight bat with Lineage bowling because, as you said, it's very much keeps lower.
I think that's where if you look at it, right, if you really look at the Vishal's game plan,
Correct.
right, he was trying to play towards the deep mid wicket area.
Right.
Great shot by Naveen.
Yeah.
Good thinking more than a great shot, right? Because he wanted. If you look at, like, you have only 3 fielders on this
On
leg
the
side
leg
area,
side, yeah.
leg side area.
Correct.
Okay, one in the square short cover, short square, like other in the long on. The one in the short mid wicket, right?
Correct.
Means that's the pretty much the area is open. And
yeah.
naturally, Vishal is a very good batsman on this
On the
onside
onside,
area,
yeah.
especially on the deep mid wicket area, right?
Yeah.
So means in that case, like, we need to give a due credit to Mr. the Challengers team.
Challengers team,
Means
yeah.
on their
Great
fielding
field
setup and
yeah.
executing it. Wow.
Wow, what a
Great
ball. Normally, I don't see him bowling these kind of variation balls, but now he also has been picking up because every bowler needs to do this in creek side, because if you are predictable, you are gone for it. You will
Absolutely.
get hit a lot. So, next ball, Fuller, and Ricky is on the deep mid wicket, as you said. That's the only region where he's very, very much strong,
Yeah,
Vishal.
yeah.
So, good fielding.
Yeah, in my personal opinion, like, Vishal has to rotate the strike and give it to Naveen,
Naveen.
especially for Linesh.
Correct.
Right? That would be my type of a strategy, right? And you need to wait for your bowlers. That's why
Oh,
I
yeah.
would read the game.
Yeah.
But otherwise, great over by Linesh, just conceding 2 runs, 3 runs.
Yeah, 3
End
runs.
of 2 overs, 5 runs for the loss of 1 wicket.
So yeah, I mean, as I said, I think those two who are batting are thinking we just will go for non-risky runs, no risky shots, nothing. If we can stop the wickets, that's it. I think they will be on the top of this game, at least for now, for 4 overs. So I think that's why they are not taking any risky shots. Even though this is a power play, the whole deep ground is very much empty, but
Yeah.
they know, like, you were talking about experience, right? So that's working for challengers right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That shows the amount of groundwork what they
That's
did it,
a
right?
lofted shot.
It's a leading edge.
Yeah, it's a leading edge.
Was it not? Yeah.
Yeah, it is leading edge. He wanted to play maybe deep square leg, but it didn't go as Vishal thought, because the ball was bit slower and it was dipping down, and very hard to play that ball for Vishal. But fortunately for United, it was not exactly on the hands of the fielder.
That's what sometime fortune should favor you and
Yeah.
help you.
Correct. Luck always matters with skill.
yeah. Sometimes, yeah.
So yeah, Naveen on strike, second ball. A short ball, but it was very much slower than how Naveen expected. So totally misses it.
Yeah. So Navin is really look at it, right. He's very smart, smart thinking guy. If you look at
Yeah,
it, right.
correct.
So more than he plays with the power, he's looking for the open areas. He wanted to play with his variety of shots. If you
Correct.
really look at it,
Yes.
that's what he's trying.
He's trying to eye the ball where there are no fielders, no risk
Exactly.
involved. So
Great
being
shot.
a fuller ball, really good fielding from Sai. So 2 dots in a row, I would say maybe that will take off the pressure from the bowler, but maybe put pressure on the batsman if they are not in level of their minds. So we'll see how the 4th ball will be from Satish. If he tries something new, maybe batsman will try to shuffle or try something new to make the bowler confused.
At this point, challenges are really searching for their second wicket.
Shorter ball, and it
It's-
was a nick back
it's
to the
edge.
keeper. Yeah,
It's a bottom edge.
bottom edge. Yeah. So basically, both batsmen are not able to hit the right spots with the bat because the ball
Ah.
variation is so good.
So good, and moreover, they are not able to time the ball.
Time the ball. Yeah.
The thing is, right, they are not able. They are trying to. They are not playing where the ball is coming, right? Like,
Correct.
meaning that to not the direction the ball is coming. They want to
Correct.
play against the direction of the ball, basically to the open area. I think that's what they're kind
They
of
are trying
mistiming
to,
it, right?
Yeah. Oh, that was almost a catch chance, and Nick going to first slips area, and just a single, I suppose.
Yeah. It's otherwise from United angle they should be okay. If not a happy unit, they should be okay to
Okay
get
unit to-
get past some of these overs, right?
Correct,
Like
correct.
at least 4-5 overs.
Yeah.
But at least you need to put 4-5 overs, 20 runs on the board.
Yeah.
Means even if you want to be okay, 4-5 runs per over should be there. Then from there
Should
you
be
can
there,
just
yeah.
go bang, right?
Correct.
Means otherwise from challenger standpoint, while they are not conceding the runs, they need to really look for that early wickets.
Early wickets, yeah.
Because otherwise any partner you let the partnership to build, then that's going to be a little means riskier, right? Like
Right.
at least later part of the game.
Yeah. So last ball from this over, Fuller, and it is very much well played in the mid wicket region. I suppose that will not be a 4.
Great
Really
field.
good fielding from Ricky.
Yes, we asked for it. Like Ricky is not disappointing us. Like he has already taken a great catch, and moreover, it's a great fielding by Ricky. This was almost a 4. Means that was closer to the rope. He managed to stop that and made sure like he saved 2 runs for his valuable runs for his challenges team. Great
Yeah.
fielding by Ricky. While we talk about Ricky's great fielding, again an exceptional over from Mr.
From
Satish,
Yeah.
just giving away another 4 runs. It's not an easy thing to do, right? Like in power play, just giving away 4
Yeah.
runs, right? 3 power plays has done like only 9 runs for the
Correct.
loss of 1
One
wicket.
wicket, yeah. So Satish's scorecard, we are just looking at it. 2 overs, just 6 runs, and taking 1 wicket is huge in Creekside. Only 3 economy in 2 hours
Wow.
is really
That's a
wow.
dream spell, if you
Yeah,
ask
dream
me.
spell. Yeah. I mean, even Linesh, if we see, Linesh is stopping for 1 over. I think new bowler will be coming up.
Yeah.
Linesh also gave just 3 runs, no extras until now. 3 overs, no extras is huge for challengers. So next bowler will be someone new, I suppose.
So what do you think? Like meaning from a strategy per se, right? Do they need to continue with their pace bowlers, or they need to introduce some medium pace bowlers or slow bowlers type of thing? Because at this point, as we are talk about, they need to look for wickets, or meaning
Correct.
like challenges should secure like another 1 or 2 more wickets
Correct.
to really be in a commandable position. My personal, at least from a challenger standpoint, what do you think? Yeah, looks like
Yeah, I mean,
they overhead us. Like looks like
overheard
that's
us,
it.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, as you were saying, I mean, the change of pace might be making a difference for United, because until now they weren't able to play pace as they wanted. So maybe the change of pace will be so much getting runs for them, because the fielding positions will now change and it will be wider now because power play is done. So they
So-
will get a lot more runs, maybe singles or doubles.
Now I was thinking more from challenger standpoint, like will change in pace will help them to secure any additional wickets, right? I
Maybe,
think
yeah,
that's what I'm just
that
going,
can be, yeah. I mean, because maybe both the batsmen thought that we should not give any wickets to Satish or Linesh, because if they get 1 more wicket in that over, so that will be gone for United to come back again. So that's the reason maybe they just went for singles or doubles.
Yeah. So there is a, as we talked about, like there is a cool breeze here, Abhijit. So possibly that could be the reason. Sri Charan has been introduced. He naturally he moves the ball away. He has the tendency, right?
Right.
So the breeze is also there. The breeze is also moving away. Like if you look at it right from the long on to
going
long
to the
off area.
offside, yeah,
So I
yeah.
think that's our possibly he might have been introduced in my in my view.
Maybe the ball will swung that way, and there will be production of catches, maybe in gully or point region.
Possibly, right?
Yeah.
Let's see how United come up with a game plan to just handle this new bowler.
Yeah, so 3 fielders are in this V shape, mid wicket, long on, long off, and only 1 fielder in the deep extra covers, and that's where the ball was hit. Naveen, really well played.
What
I
a
would
throw!
say.
What a throw from Linesh there!
Really good throw, I would say.
Sharp throw. That's like a bullet.
Yeah, bullet. He has really good arms.
Yeah.
As he is a pace bowler, he will have a good arms, and he was the only one standing offside, deep extra covers, I would say, on the long.
Now they change the fielder, right? This is what I was just thinking.
Correct.
Because naturally Sri
Short.
Charan is moving the ball away.
Correct.
So you should have like 2 fielders, right? Meaning one in the point and one in the gully. Now
Gully,
they
yeah.
changed. They made the right change.
They made 1 more fielder in the 30-yard circle, so that
Yeah.
is a really good change. Maybe there is a catch chance there,
Yeah.
and really good change, because Linesh has to run a long way. If there is a short fielder there, maybe he can get a catch.
Got
And
it.
Satish, being one of the height guy, can take a catch. So shot here, maybe a catch. That's out. So Vishal is the next wicket. I don't know why he went for a loft shot,
A
and
loft
it was also feeling that he didn't put much raw power onto that shot.
Possibly, right? I think their trick challenges ploy has really worked out. They brought in a new bowler that really secured a wicket, because Mr. Sri Charan was moving the ball away. Like he did not do a lot there. Like he just
Yes.
pitching the ball on the right place.
Yeah.
So moreover, I think the breeze is playing a little bit in my
Little
personal
bit, yeah,
opinion,
yeah.
right? I think that's where like it kind of trapped Vishal. I would say the ball was always there to be hit.
Correct.
Because
That
it's
ball
all
was
about the
really
amount of power what
what
you
you-
put on there, right?
Correct, correct.
I think that's where. But otherwise, the shot is really a great shot
Really
from
great
Vishal.
shot. And,
That's what he was also a little surprised. He
yes.
was expecting the ball
Ball to sail over.
travel.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I mean,
I
that didn't.
yeah.
But otherwise, talking about the Ricky, like he did
Yeah.
not commit any mistake.
Any mistake. And
Yeah.
as we were talking before the match, Ricky was the one who will take most catches
Catches.
today. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
yeah,
is
yeah.
happening.
Happening,
2
yeah.
catches for him until now. 2
Yeah.
wickets. So next batsman Satya is on strike. He is also very much on the form right now for United. He is the one who can rotate, anchor the innings, and take it until the last moment and get the runs for United. So we'll see how it goes from here. 4th over, there is loss of 2 wickets for United. Naveen and Satya are on tremendous pressure, I would say.
Absolutely. So let's see how that experience come here, like to handle the whole situation, right?
Correct.
Means there is no doubt, like United has a strong
Great
batting unit.
Yeah.
There, of course, they have a good deep batting unit. Means definitely they should come out of this situation. It is all about like we see how this 16 overs get going, right? And
Yeah,
how much
yeah.
runs they put it on the scoreboard.
Correct. So shorter delivery and very
Wide.
wide. So given as a wide. So first extra runs for United.
United, yeah,
And
yeah.
I would say maybe he was trying something new. Sri Charan was trying to maybe swing the ball outside or something.
Otherwise, he has, in my view, like he has done his part. Like
His part, yeah, he took a wicket.
yeah,
so
yeah.
he has done his total part. Yeah.
He has taken a very huge wicket. Like look
Correct.
at Vishal. Like means he could do a bigger damage for you, right?
Correct.
Yeah, coming back like Satya, he played it safely into the cover area for a single.
Yeah, played really well, taking a single. So Naveen will be on strike. So we are seeing a small field change, just moving a shot.
They moved somebody from.
Mid wicket, deep mid wicket to the long squarish region.
Yes. Great shot by Naveen, but it safely find the fielder there.
Yeah, I mean the move from for Satish, who was there in the offside long on region. He was moved to the gully point region. So it's really good decision for the bowler because that stops many runs from going on. And Sri Charan bowling that side in the off region, so will make a lot of difference. Okay, a chance, and that's above the shoulders of the fielder.
This time they should push
And
for
that
2.
must be
Looks like it's a boundary. Yeah. Welcome
So-
boundary for United. Means this is what they have been aching for. Means the runs are not really coming very easy for United.
Correct.
So they should be really happy about this boundary.
Yeah.
Possibly this could have been a 2 runs there.
Correct.
A bit of a
Small shuffle from
Lineage there.
Lineage, yeah.
Always you don't see that like Lineage missing a ball.
Correct.
Possibly in the let's give that doubt that with this the dews and stuff like that,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So but anyway.
I
But,
mean, as you said, the dew might play a lot for Linesh and challengers, but you saw how ball was flowing, like
yeah.
it's tipping and going all the way
Very
to the
quick,
boundary. So it's going away from the. So maybe United thought about it, and maybe they are the batting first decision
Yeah.
because of this boundary scored. Will be making a difference, and that's left
Yeah.
really well.
Exactly. That's my way of reading, right? The means as we talked about multiple times, the wind is blowing this way.
This way, yeah.
Okay, so means that's where right. You need to start scoring runs on this area.
Offside,
Their
yeah.
bowlers has been also been constantly bowling in the means
Offside
outside the off
region,
stump.
yeah, correct.
Okay, so means if you look at it like now Satya and Naveen are executing that game plan very well.
Very well, yeah.
Means moreover. Means not to say this like so Sri Charan also has been supporting them very well, just moving the ball away. It should have been a 2 here, but otherwise great shot by Naveen.
What a throw!
Yeah.
Really good throw from Praveen Jo, who's deep fielder here in the leg side. So I would say that was really good innovative shot from
Yeah,
Naveen,
Naveen,
because he bent all over and went bottom the ball and hit over the deep square leg region where there is no fielder actually.
He want to make sure that the ball is not in the
Not in the
air.
air, yeah,
Okay,
correct.
that's why he just bent
Correct.
so much to make sure the ball is going very low.
Ball is very
But
low,
otherwise,
yeah.
they should have taken 2 runs for
runs.
this one.
Yeah.
In my personal opinion, like they failed to take 2 runs on this one.
Correct. So that's the end of 4 overs. I think the score moves to 18 for the loss of 2 wickets. So I mean, going very well, I would say, because of that boundary. They have some runs on card. So now, I mean, they both will just try to rotate. I think that's the reason they didn't go for double the last ball, even though they had chance. They didn't want to risk it, and they have to stay for 16 overs. So
So I think now they scored 9 runs of this over.
yes,
Oh, with a boundary coming in, right?
yes.
Okay. Otherwise, Sricharan has done the damage for United, so they should be okay with that.
Yeah, so I think it was 8 runs with that boundary and 2 wides. So other than that, everything was a dot. So
Dot, yeah.
so extras were also a main reason for a couple of runs. But I think taking a wicket is the main thing here. Vishal's wicket is very huge. He took that. He did his job, came up and then took it. So
Let me wear the bowler's hat here, no?
correct.
I mean, it's always because even I always think that like when we are looking the game from outside while we watch, I always feel that why that extra should be minimal, right?
Right.
But especially in the creek side or the full ground, right? So you don't have you are not afford to make a lot of error, right? You cannot afford to do that. Small margin of error will go for a task, especially when you wanted to bowl really outside the off stump. You tend to do that. That's why you move the ball away consciously. That's would yield up in more extras. That's why I read it.
Yeah, yeah. So next bowler, as we thought, is a spinner, Arun, who's the most wicket taker in this tournament until now. 13 wickets in 6 games. This is his 7th game. So we'll see how he bowls to Naveen and how Naveen and Satya face this bowler.
He's a medium pacer. I'm not sure
Correct.
if he's a spinner, like spinner or
He's a medium pacer with
yeah.
great length,
Length, yeah,
lengths
yeah.
and line. Oh, really well batted.
He really picked up well. Like this time they should push for 2. Not really.
I think they are not pushing for 2 because all challengers unit has really good throw exactly to the keeper.
And moreover, like Naveen has a little problem in his
With
legs,
his
I guess,
knee, yeah.
knees and leg,
So,
right?
so
like
he didn't want to take.
yeah,
the
because
risk.
he generally don't have to run hard for
hard.
that the quick thing.
Correct.
He don't want to play in a small innings. He is looking for a marathon innings, so that's
Correct.
why you need to preserve your energy.
Exactly.
That means you shouldn't be
Exactly.
greedy about that. Singles. That could be a strategy in my
Yeah.
opinion. It should be a wide
So,
delivery.
Wide. So 20 is up. A really good leave from Satya, I would say. And Arun is trying to maybe give Satya a room to play on the offside, maybe producing a catch. So we'll see.
Short ball this time
Short
should
ball.
be killed.
So good batting, good fielding from Linesh, just giving singles. So and really good thinking, I would say. As per the field setup, he's bowling according exactly to that.
But otherwise, this ball was very short ball.
Very short
maybe
ball.
This should
Maybe
have been
that
punished.
would, yeah, correct. So like this, maybe.
Yes, it's
Exactly
a
the
boundary
shot.
there. It's a
Really,
extra
really
cover
good shot.
area. Yeah. This time, I mean, that's what you could see Naveen's experience coming in, Naveen's class of batting coming in. We could all witness that. Means
Yeah.
whoever has played here in NWA cricket over a decade, because
They will know
they
for
will know
sure.
about Naveen, right?
Yes.
At some point in time, like in 2012, 13, 14, he was ruling, meaning in terms
He
of
was.
batting, right?
Correct.
There are a few batsmen like him, Jintu. There is a batsman called Aman.
Aman.
They are all ruling the cricket,
NWA
meaning in terms
cricket,
of the
yeah.
batting part, right?
Correct.
Means every 2 years, 3 years, you have the new batsman
New
coming
batsman
in. But
coming, yeah.
otherwise, what I was referring is the batting
The
techniques
stance,
really
yeah.
super. Like that's to the next level.
Correct. Oh, that's almost a wicket, but really misses it and goes to the keeper. So misses the wicket almost. So Satya, as we see, is pointing that there is a fielder in the long off region. So don't hit there, please. So now I think he will be very careful, and that's not
Wow.
given as a wide. So being it a shorter delivery, I would say that is fortunate.
Yeah, it looks like Arun is having a little bit of a trouble today.
Trouble today, yeah.
In my view,
Correct.
means he has bowled like 2-3 short balls.
Mhm. So last ball from this over. Oh, that's lofted up and will be
Wow, good
just
fielding.
a single.
Good fielding by Jai Ruban over there.
Yeah,
I mean,
Jairuban was very clear that he will not go for catch and it might bounce. So he
he
was
anticipated
staying.
that bounce. Yeah.
He was staying for the ball to come to him, and just 5 overs, 26 for the loss of 2 wickets, coming back to. I think they are on the track right now. At least five run rate is going on for United right now, and because of these 2 boundaries in 2 overs, it's going very well for
He scored.
United.
8 runs this over.
Yeah, this over it was 8 runs.
Okay.
So again 8 runs. So last over 8 runs, this over 8 runs. So both 8 runs and no loss of wickets. So 2 boundaries, and I think there is a change of bowling. Aviral will be bowling next over. So
looks like not like the looks Aviral is the captain. Looks like he's calling.
He's calling
Sricharan
back.
wants to continue the spell.
Correct.
So from now on, like challengers should not overdo or overthink. They should let their spell go.
Correct. Just release the ball
because
into
now
right
the
lengths.
game has come to a point like they bowl 5 overs, right? Like they should start trusting their the bowlers. They need to get that spell going, right?
Correct.
Because in the creek side means 8 runs, 7 runs is an ideal over.
Correct.
Means otherwise if somebody is bowling
ideal.
like 3 runs, 2 runs, that's a
Superb good bowling. Yeah,
because
yeah.
well, you can't compare that first 3 overs. The reason is like
That's
United
a power
was
play.
it was a power play. United was under tremendous pressure. They lost that. United lost their very first wicket in the very first ball. That's what they were playing very defensive game. Now the game is going to be this way. So any bowler coming in, they are going to means easily give 6 to 8 runs.
Correct. Now
So there is no point in changing the bowling.
Yeah. Now it's even actually. I would say because they have correctly like 1 over 5 runs run rate in the starting overs until 8 overs or maybe until 6 overs is good. Now they might start trying to hit in the gaps. There are a lot of gaps and they can go for doubles. Full toss ball didn't hit very much on the upper side, and Satya stopping for only a single.
So Naveen was anyway you are not interested.
yeah. Anyway, not interested.
But we could see the agility from Satya. At least the intent is there.
Yes.
So that's putting little bit of a pressure on the fielders.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, and all the deep fielders in challengers have really good throws directly. There are no tips at all directly to the keeper. So very good fielding there.
Very disciplined fielding from
fielding,
challenger standpoint. Yeah.
Correct. Again, a full toss ball, not over hitting by Satya again. So they are very cautious about hitting over. Not giving any chance of catches, just taking singles, which is really good, I think, on the United side. So
Satya and Naveen are really helping to build that partnership here. So far, they have scored close to 12, 13 runs. 13 runs each, meaning the partnership. Lofted up well, and that will be going for a single because there is a fielder there. He was waiting for the ball to be that is Linesh. So really good field setup, I would say, because and moreover, like United are treating very softly, in my opinion, if you ask, right? They are. So the balls are asking them to hit, but they're not really hitting. Means they are really very calculative about the ball to be really hit, right? Yeah. That's okay, but still, if there is a ball to be hit, you have to hit it. Yes, you have to go for it. Full power. Full toss again, no fielder there, and will go for deep square leg field, just taking 1 run. And Naveen wanted 1 run this time, one more run, but really good fielding from Jairuban. Absolutely, yeah. Because you never know, right? The next set of bowlers could bowl a different line, different length. So especially you need to make an advantage, right? When you see there are bad balls coming from this particular spell, you need to go for it. Yes. At least accelerate, at least 2-3 runs extra per over. That should really be helpful for us, for the United. Correct. So 2 more balls in this over, score moves to 30. So we'll see if there is one more boundary here. Oh, just taking sensible single. Wow. Looks like Naveen has really a game plan. Correct. So he knows. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Guys, you could comment whatever you want. But probably he's giving us a message here. Correct. I mean, he is the one who will, I think, long for long innings, and I think Satya will be one who will, after he sets something, he will just go for full shots, like as you said, with raw power. Yeah. So we'll see last ball from this over. And left really well. Should be wide delivery there. Yes, wide ball. Remember, they have a lefty too. Yeah, they have. They do. Yeah. I was surprised. I was expecting the lefty to come in now. Yeah. I mean, I was a little surprised, like why Satya was there. Like, of course, not with their ability, but right. Just to have the left-right combination, which would trouble, of course, the bowlers. Yeah. I mean, I was thinking maybe lefty might have come in the starting power play overs, but maybe they had some plan. So just taking 1 run from this ball, really good batting, I would say, from both the batsmen, which completes the 6th over. And again another 8 run over. Maybe 6 run over or 7 run over. 7 run over. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So they are on par. I think they are just taking 5 or 6 run rate here. Currently it's 5.5. So they have picked from 5 to 5.5. So it's going up for a bit for United.
So they have Kushal too, right?
Yes, they have Kushal.
Kushal,
Who,
wow.
I mean, they have really good batting lineup. I would say Nirmal, Kushal,
Shivaram, the
Shivaram.
left-hand batsman,
Yeah, yeah.
Shivaram.
So,
And
I mean, they have a hitter like Vishwa who can
Vishwa.
come at last and hit
You're right.
a lot
Pinch
of
hitter Vishwa
sixes.
is there.
Yeah,
And who also? Let's look at their lineup now.
yeah. So here we'll be back after some commercial. So we are seeing the change of bowling now. Another spinner. This is actually a spinner now, rather than Arun being a medium pace spinner. So here there is a spinner Sai, who might take a wicket because he has a lot of spin and less pace. So might get wickets.
Now you'll start seeing a lot of sweep shots,
Correct.
scoop shots from the batsmen.
Yes.
Because Sai is naturally an off spinner. Means of course with his bag of experience, right? He has been playing here over a decade.
Correct.
He knows how to bowl and stuff like that. The only thing is like now it's a mat, right?
Yes.
I mean that's the only difference you would see. But otherwise, he has been also bowling good. I was seeing him for the last few matches.
Correct.
So let's see how the context is going to be between the bat and the ball.
Yeah. Until now, we saw Sai fielding in the point region was very good. Stopped 3-4 singles, I would say. Really good fielding. So first ball, a fuller ball and catch chance. It was maybe.
No.
It is a late appeal from the
It is
bowler,
grounded.
but it is grounded. I would say.
Grounded,
I think it's clearly visible to the umpires. They were not interested, but because of the appeal, they wanted to discuss.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, Sai bowling first ball fuller, maybe producing a wicket, but that was totally grounded.
Best of luck to all NWA cricket participants. We have extensive experience in land development and quality construction. We have built over 200 homes in 4 subdivisions, including single-family and duplex homes. Silverleaf Estates is our new upscale subdivision with amenities like clubhouse, walking trails, pool, kids play area, and more. We have a limited time buyer incentive of $13,000 for NWA cricket participants. Our office is in Bentonville across from the Links at Rainbow Curve Apartments. We're ready to serve you.
Okay, that was a lot of discussion between umpires. I think they were
To make
just
sure they give the right decision.
Exactly. I would say that is a really good part on umpires because they didn't want anything to go on the wrong side. So good thinking from both the umpires.
Yeah.
So
They took their time. I mean, send off they
Correct.
made sure the right decision is given.
correct.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
second ball coming up from Sai.
But otherwise, it has been a great delivery
Great
from
delivery,
Sai.
yeah.
Right.
And good fielding from
Yeah.
Praveen, I would say. No miss, nothing. So just creating a dot ball there. So second ball, some small field changes.
Yeah. Sai made sure he has a good amount of backup.
Yes.
5 fielders in the deep.
Yes. Fuller delivery and
Should be a
not
no
hit
ball.
from the mid, but
Looks like a no ball.
he didn't give anything.
Okay.
So just a couple of runs and not given as a no ball. Maybe it was dipping because it was a spinner. For spinner, it sometimes what happens is it's not a waist which
Got it.
is seen its shoulder for no ball. So that's the reason I think Shiva was not interested to give as a no ball. So that's
From here
good
it appeared
decision.
he was waving the decision.
Correct, but but it's the opposite hand which was just down.
Okay.
Yeah. So second ball going for 2 runs. I think they just got their runs, one for each ball. So Satya will again be on strike and maybe. So this ball, what do you think? How it was a kind of uppish delivery. Again a full toss ball, sweep. As you said, there is a lot of sweeps coming on.
Exactly. Yeah,
So will be just a single for this delivery.
You'll see even even more sweeper shots from Naveen. That's my
Naveen,
guess
yeah,
because
yeah.
that's a natural shot they'll play
Tendency
for
to
any for any, especially for
Spin
off
bowler.
spinners, right?
Yes.
Especially for off spinners.
Yeah.
That's the best way you could negotiate them.
Correct.
But it might result sometime to top edges.
Mhm.
So that's why they have. If you look at the leg gully type of thing
Mhm.
there, right?
Yeah.
So,
They
but
have
in-
deep kind of 45-yard
Yeah.
gully region. So we'll see fourth ball. Fuller delivery and hit, but it was not timed as well. I think he wanted to try that on the offside, but it went on the leg side.
Leg side. Yeah.
So really good bowling from Sayo. I would say that
yeah.
spin is working out
He's,
for him.
yeah, he's thinking a lot. He's making
Yes.
sure like he's bowling in the right areas.
Correct.
Means he has been brought in just to generate that wickets. What
Correct.
Sai Charan did like in the third over or fourth over, right?
Yes.
So that's the reason he has been brought in. They wouldn't mind even if he goes for 10 runs, get a wicket. That's okay for them because they want to break this partnership.
Correct. I mean, this partnership is very crucial for United or challengers, I would say, because they are getting runs on board now.
Absolutely.
So it's ticking. The clock is ticking. So as overs go, I think until 8 overs they will just go with 5 over or 6 over run rate, and then they will just start bombarding. Fuller delivery, just nicked it, but I think it was just onto the legs, so played very much faster than the ball.
So the one common thing I could see from challengers, right? They're making sure they're bowling the slow balls. Either they're bowling the slow balls or they wanted the slow bowlers to bowl. If you look at it, right?
Yeah.
So far they bowl only 7 overs, if I'm not wrong. This is 7th over.
Yes.
5 bowlers has bowled.
Yes.
Satish, Linesh, Arun, Sricharan,
and Sai. Yeah. Fuller delivery, not hitting on the top, just going for long off region, just 1 run of this ball.
Yeah, among that 5 bowlers, 3 of them are slow bowlers.
Yes.
If you look at it.
3 of
Arun,
them,
Sai, Sricharan. right?
Sricharan, yeah.
Sricharan, of course, is a
Medium pace.
bowler. Even for the fact like Satish was bowling a lot of slow balls.
Yeah.
He was
Normally
mixing up.
he's not bowling his full pace. He's mixing it up
Exactly.
and not even bowling too full. So
That
really good thinking.
That shows that amount of groundwork what they did
They
really,
have-
right? Especially for this ground,
Correct.
this pitch,
Mhm.
and especially for United.
correct. Yeah, I would say. I mean, there is a reason. I mean, for every ball to ball, and being this eliminator, pre-quarters is eliminator, so they have to be on top of their game, and so that's the end of 7th over. There will be last over before a short break. So now Pravinjo is brought.
Only
and
5 runs. His over as Sai is concerned
Correct.
only 5 runs.
Only 5 runs of
because
this
the given
over.
situation, that's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
great.
Correct. I mean, the last ball maybe have gone for a single, but it was on the legs because it was not played late. So next bowler Praveen, who will be bowling first over.
Over.
So 6th bowler introduced. So they are trying their own options now for challengers. I think they have really good plan not to be more predictable with bowlers. That's the reason maybe they are using all their bowlers.
Means you look at from one angle, that's okay. They are very
Correct.
desperate about getting a wicket. But otherwise, as we were talking, like
Correct.
they should trust their bowlers. They need to continue with some of the spells,
Correct.
so that the bowler has a momentum. As
Correct.
a bowler, what do you think?
I am saying if someone is taking wickets, give them bowls. But main thing is these challengers unit maybe have a thinking that they will be useful for the end. So lofted it up, but no fielder there. Just going for deep fielder, just one run. So yeah, coming back to the bowler's perspective, so I'm thinking challengers are thinking to stop their main bowlers who took the wicket, like Linesh and Satish, who will be bowling at the end, and they will use all their 4 extra bowlers right now, 4 third, fourth, fifth, and sixth bowler as Praveen Joe is bowling
but
their
there is
first
no
over.
point in just reserving or backing up your your top-notch bowlers
Correct.
at the end, right? Because
Correct.
you need to let them, because you need to do the damage,
Do the
early damage.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I'm thinking what they are thinking is United has a deep lineup, like Nirmal is yet to come, Kushal is yet to come. So maybe they are trying to stop them for them to face. So there is something going on. A very short ball, but not timed as much as wanted. So 1 run, 40 comes up to the score total for United.
United should be in a happy unit. They are recovering the game.
Recovering
Still
the
recovering,
game.
I would say. They
Still
are not
recovering.
recovered. They are recovering.
Correct.
So in between, they were scoring at the rate of 8 runs per over. Now even they have slowed down.
Slowed down.
So
yeah.
I think it's high time they need to really start.
They need a boundary.
Accelerating the innings, or they need to introduce some left-hand batsmen. They need to do something, but otherwise this is not going to help them. It should be wide delivery there.
Oh, that's really good leave. I would say Satya heard us and he was trying to produce a boundary there.
Yeah. I think
on the leg
that was a pretty long wide.
Correct.
I
It
would
was
say,
a long wide, and because Satya didn't move much, it was given as a wide easily. So this ball will be balled again. Oh, well played, and that will be on the hands of Satish.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Satya wanted a run, but no run.
Yeah, I mean, so you look at the fielding setup, right? They have one in the deep square,
Yes.
deep mid wicket type of thing there, and they have one in the deep square,
Deep
mid
deep
wicket,
mid-wicket.
long on, long off on the cover,
covers,
deep
yeah.
cover, I would say.
Yeah.
A lot of area to play, like open area.
Open
they
area
could
to
play a
play,
lot of
yeah.
lofted shots, but I think United should take an advantage of the fielding setup. They
Fielding
need
setup,
to really accelerate. If not the boundaries, at least start taking that
Correct.
couple runs, right? Like the ones and twos quickly,
Yeah.
so that you put that always 7 runs, 8 runs on the board.
Correct.
So looks like there is some challenge with the video one, but otherwise Naveen had a great shot there onto the extra cover area. As we are talking, he made sure he has secured a boundary.
So yeah, I mean, I was thinking the same thing, because covers there is a fielder, long off there is a fielder, there is no deep extra covers. So exactly picked what we were thinking. So I think bowlers and batsmen are hearing us. So really good going, great shot from Naveen. I would say before last ball they have got the boundary.
But even to me, it appeared that he played with a very soft
Very
hands.
soft hands, yes.
Okay.
And the air took it away.
Yeah, it really doesn't appear that like he played really
Really,
that drive
with
or power or
Yeah.
punch, right?
He's just timing it so that they just wanted single or double. He's not aiming for a boundary. That's how we, from outside, it seems so.
Seems, yeah.
So
But always, but there is always a long gap, wide
Long
gap,
gap,
right,
yeah.
between the deep cover and the long off region.
correct.
Great shot.
Bad
Should
ball.
be a-
Really good shot. Should be a
should
boundary.
there. This ball was asking him to be hit.
Yeah,
It's a 50 runs.
Yeah. So 8 overs, 50 runs. That's
Yeah,
really good. Coming back from United.
So you look at it like, what is that, like, is it 12 runs over? or
This was 12 run over. Yeah.
12 run over.
So two
like,
boundaries, 8 runs from those two last balls.
looks like, what's the name of the bowler who bowled?
That was Praveen.
Praveen has really helped United to reach the 50 mark. That's what I would put it, right?
Correct.
But otherwise, so far, like, Challengers bowling has been really taking this over off, right?
Yes.
I mean, they are really in a commandable position to restrict. They were thinking to restrict United to 40, 43, 44 runs. But anyway, the last 2 balls, it was not a great ball. So it really helped the United to secure the 50-run mark.
Yeah. So we'll be back in short break. Just coming back, guys. Thank you.
Best of luck to all NWA cricket participants. We have extensive experience in land development and quality construction. We have built over 200 homes and 4 subdivisions, including single-family and duplex homes. Silverleaf Estates is our new upscale subdivision with amenities like clubhouse, walking trails, pool, kids play area, and more. We have a limited time buyer incentive of $13,000 for NWA cricket participants. Our office is in Bentonville across from the Links at Rainbow Curve Apartments. We're ready to serve you.
So we are back, guys, with the second part after 8 overs. I think Linesh will be the one who will continue the proceedings. Very interesting match going on here, guys. You should join. At least see the live and let us know in the comments if you feel any changes need to be done, or what's the predicted score if you want to share that with us. So first ball will be faced by Satya. Linesh is the one who's bowling. Fuller delivery, and that's really good shot. Arun is the fielder on the long off region, and just a single. Good fielding, good throw from Arun. So as we saw, Krishna, first ball was a hit. So from now we can see the intent of how the batsmen are trying to get the runs now in form of boundaries, maybe.
Absolutely, Abhi. Means they got the rocket boost, I would say, right after the break. Because the
that's wicket.
Oh, it's a wicket? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that was the inner edge, and onto the stumps, Bale's fall. So one of the advantageous things for a bowler is falling the bail without stumps.
But that's not the way like any batsman would love to
Correct.
get dismissed, right? So quickly looking at right. But otherwise, Navin has played a great innings.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking at the scorecard, how much he has scored.
Yeah, he has scored
28 runs of 24 balls with 4 boundaries.
Yes.
If you look at it, like
Really good.
It appeared he played a little slow, but otherwise he made sure because the last 2 boundaries coming in,
Correct.
he has kind of compensated that. Like otherwise, he has been holding that rope for a long time.
Yeah,
Okay.
he anchored until the end of the break, and now we see the main anchor batsman, which you are talking, Nirmal sir, is on the strike.
I'm
which-
still wondering why they're not
bringing the left-hander.
bringing in the left-hander.
Yeah.
Just bring in, like you put some pressure on the
On the-
bowlers, so challenge the
And fielders too,
yeah.
because they will be keep on moving.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Challenge the challenges unit.
Yeah.
That's what I would say, right?
Yeah.
I know that definitely they would have thought through a lot, but
But
that's our view, right?
That's our view. Yeah.
That
I
would
mean-
really push the bowlers purely from the bowler
From bowler
standpoint.
standpoint,
Means
yeah.
fortunately, like both of us are unfortunately both of us are bowlers doing
Bowlers,
the
yeah.
commentary here.
Yeah.
So most of our views could be purely from
Only
a bowling,
bowler's perspective,
bowling
yeah.
standpoint.
Correct.
So even I would feel challenging to on a lefty-righty combination.
Correct.
Right? Yeah, that's what. Let's see. Definitely,
So-
they brought in a very seasoned campaigner here, Mr. Nirmal Pandian.
Yes.
He has been playing this for last 15 years,
Last
I would
15
say.
years, yeah. And he's been performing a
Perform,
lot.
man,
Really,
like-
really great human being, great batsman.
Batsman.
Yeah, I would say we'll see how it goes. Linesh bowling to Nirmal sir. Played on the gaps, as we know what he does.
Is it going to
so
be 2? Yes.
Maybe it will be a 2 because both the batsmen are really good at rotating the strike there. Easy 2 runs. Both Satya and Nirmal both are really good in between the wickets.
So moreover, you are missing Linesh over there.
Oh, yeah.
Linesh can't be that everywhere, right? He can't bowl, he can't
He
field.
can field.
Because had it been here, like possibly it could have been a single.
So fourth ball coming up.
Yeah.
Again, really cheeky
Wow.
single.
But there is a good fielding, good attempt
Fielding.
by Aviral
Yeah,
himself there.
yeah,
But-
really
but,
one hand fielding.
But United making sure now the scorecard is really ticking.
Really ticking,
because
yeah.
means that's what wanted, right? You need some life to the
To the
game.
innings, yeah.
You need to put some pressure.
Correct.
If you are a batting unit, you put some pressure, throw some challenge on
Correct.
the bowling team. As
Yeah.
a bowler, throw some challenge on the batsman. That's
Correct.
how the game should be. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it was little soft for the last 4-5 years going.
Correct.
But because probably that could have been a strategy from United.
Right. Now they are trying to hit as hard as possible and getting 2 runs.
Are they going to push it for
each
2?
ball. I don't think they will.
Not
be.
this time.
Really good fielding.
They could have been. The fielding was
Yeah.
great, but
the throw was not.
throw was little slow,
Slow,
right? Yeah.
Yeah. So last ball before the over completes, and there is a small chat between both the batsmen. Oh, not chat. Actually, bat exchange.
That exchange, yeah.
So last ball before the end of 9th over, 55 is the score. So 5 runs of this over already. So we'll see how the last ball is for United. Nirmal is on strike.
Good shot by Nirmal there. Are they going to push for 2? Not really. Even for a single, looks like they were struggling
They were
there.
struggling, yeah. I
Winning.
mean, it was on the hands of the point fielder Satish. So really good fielded, just giving single. So end of 9 overs, 56, 6 runs of this over. So
What
from
do you
here
think? 9 overs, 56.
is a little less as far as Creekside,
Okay.
I would say.
Under the par.
Yeah. I mean,
What do you think? How much
8
could
overs
be a
above.
possible target from here?
From here, I would say 100. If they are going with the same pace, if someone can, like Kushal, maybe the next batsman, I don't know if they want to retire someone from here, but I think these guys will pump up should pump up the innings.
Even 7 overs, assume that we're talking about best case, right? 7
Correct.
overs, 70, it's
Yeah.
going to be 126.
Oh yeah, that will be
7
really
overs,
good score.
you score at the rate of 8, 56, then whatever you
100.
talk about, 100,
Yeah.
110, 120.
Correct.
So possibly 7 overs, 7 runs per over, 49. Possibly anywhere between 100 and 110 could be the
120,
possibility.
yeah, possibility. And if they are
Provided
really
they don't
hitting,
lose the wicket.
Yeah, they don't lose the wicket. And coming to United side of things, if they are really good at hitting and go for 12 runs from here, maybe there is a possibility of 120, 130. But very hard to actually from here, very hard to hit. Maybe I don't know if how Nirmal and Satya have planned this innings from
But,
here.
but still they need again a little smaller partnership here, at least 20-25 run
Smaller
partnership.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you cannot be greedy, you cannot eye for something longevity considering in your mind. Means of course you need to build that partnership. Next 3 overs, 25 runs, 22 runs, 23
Yeah.
runs. From there you will have the batsmen. They'll
Yeah.
roll up their sleeves, they come and they'll go bang bang type of thing.
Yeah, as you said, keep smaller goals
Exactly.
for 2-3 overs. Just stay on, keep on rotating. Get 8 runs, 9 runs an over. Get 1 boundary each over. So that will be enough from now until 12th over, and then they can, as you said, bombard the innings. So Satish is the next bowler. Oh, really well bowled with less pace and good length delivery.
But one good part with Nirmal, you look at it like he's making sure like not a single dot
rotating.
ball.
Correct.
He's that is the flow we needed, right?
Correct,
Means
correct.
when I say we, like United needed, right? Like even from an audience per se, when I say we, like even audience
We'll be
or
enjoying
viewers,
that. Yes.
that's what they needed. They wanted a little spice up, spiciness in the game.
Yes. So yeah, I mean we'll see how there is a small field changes or something for Satya maybe, because there is, as we saw, covers and long on fielder, there is a lot of gap between both the fielders. So if that is a possibility of bowling there. Oh, as I was saying, maybe heard yeah, the fielder moves from deep covers to deep, kind of middle of deep extra covers and covers. So played really well.
Should be a two. I think they are going to push for 2 there. Of course, between these two batsmen, definitely knowing their running strength, they should
Yeah.
push for 2, because fielder has to cover a lot of
ground.
lot of
Yes.
ground, right?
Yes.
He's moving all the way from
Deep
the
extra covers.
deep extra cover
And
to the
covers,
short point area.
Short point, yeah. And
Sorry.
it was just nudged just to take the double. So Satya was very clear that if the fielder is running from that far away, it will be really easy for them to cover.
Yeah.
That's why Satya's call was to go for it, and he was the danger end guy. So good call from Satya. It moves the score to 59. From here, I think they will need, even though if we see, they don't need any boundaries. Every ball, if they get 2 runs,
Yeah.
that's the 12 run over.
Exactly,
So that
this is
will
the
be-
intent, right? That
That's the
puts pressure.
intent.
You look at it, for the
Correct.
first time I'm seeing like they're changing the fielders,
Fielders.
they're rotating the fielders. That's
Correct.
what, right?
Correct.
The first time I'm seeing that the bowlers are little under pressure,
Little
in my
under pressure,
personal
yeah,
opinion.
because
right?
of these
Yeah.
guys rotating every
Exactly.
ball, no dot balls, as you said. So rightly put there. 2 balls, 3 runs already on the board, and that was a great ball.
Delivery, yeah. Now comes now the beast comes out of the bowler, right?
Yes.
That's what, when the batsman challenges the fielder, the bowler, right? They produces that one, right? They
yeah.
hit their ego, like they come up with their
Correct.
best delivery, right?
And yeah, the same ball he played, like Satya played on the short point region, but there is a fielder there,
Exactly.
and that's the reason he wanted to play something new,
New,
like straight off the bat,
exactly.
maybe straight on the straight fielders. So maybe he was thinking a lot and totally misses the ball. So 3 balls done, 3 runs of this over until now.
The first dot ball came in after last 10 balls, I would
Yes,
say.
correct.
Yeah.
Fuller
Good shot.
delivery, good shot, and it will maybe flow for a boundary.
Boundary,
Oh,
yeah,
what a shot!
What a shot. Great shot.
Great shot from Satya, I would say. I think this is what he was trying before, and this was kind of fuller ball from Satish and punished totally.
So the ball kind of went into the right gap between
Yes.
the long off and long on.
Yes, And this is a much needed boundary from this over, because 4 balls, now it's 7 runs because of this boundary. So
yeah.
they are trying for going for 10 more runs, 10 runs in every over. So Satya and Nirmal both have good plans. Nirmal, as being an anchor, he is just rotating and giving inputs to Satya to how to face that ball, because before this ball that was a dot, and now he hits a boundary. So really good.
That's
batting.
good to see the challenge, right? Good to see the challenge between the bat and the ball now.
Yes.
We love to see that, right? As a commentators, as a viewers, it's good. Yeah, the game is really picking up.
Correct. I mean, and Satya didn't overhit that. He just went for a gap, and both the batsmen were trying to get 3 runs of that ball, but it went fortunately for boundary. So and we are seeing dew is not there much, because the sun is totally dominating here, and it's nowhere, no moisture, no dew to be found. So ball is flowing a lot right now.
Yeah.
So next batting for challengers will be very good. The ball will flow if they can really utilize this kind of field. So we'll see. 4 balls done, 7 runs of this over, 63 is the score. If they can get one more boundary, they will be very, very much happy. With the batting of both Satya and Nirmal. 5th ball from this over.
Otherwise, these two batsmen are doing the job what United wanted. Good shot. Are they going to look for the 2 there? Possibly a single. Yeah. I think they are making baby steps, making sure they are achieving that, are working towards that.
Yes.
Small goals.
Yeah, small goals, as you said, 2-3 overs, get 10 runs per over or 9 runs per over until the point where they are on the slot and they can hit sixes.
Exactly.
So we'll see.
So
this is the 10th over.
Let's all wait and gear up for that interesting last 4-5 hours.
Yeah. We are also pumped, like how these guys will hit and move the score to 120. Oh, that's a gap shot from Nirmal. That will be too easily.
It should be a 2. It should be a 2 there, yeah. Now this is like in a movie, right? Like you wait for the climax, right? The last 20 minutes type of thing. Now it's a 10th over in progress from challengers. End of 10th over, the score is 66 runs for the loss of 3 wickets.
Yeah, and 10th over, 10 runs. So they have got what they wanted. I mean, we were thinking from here they will need 10 run overs. So at least getting 1 boundary lets them relax for going for 2 more runs. So
you look at it, like Satya has scored like 20 runs of 19 balls with that 1 single boundary coming in from him.
Yes.
And from Nirmal, he just came in, like he made sure like he scored 7 runs of 5 balls.
Yeah, really good going for both the batsmen. Actually, they are having a plan to execute, and Nirmal guiding Satya a lot, just going for singles, doubles, and then punishing the bad balls like the one he scored a boundary of. So next bowler, strategical move from challengers will be Sai.
Of course, in my view, like Sai should bowl like 3 overs at least today. Yes. Like he has bowled like only
really
1 over.
Yeah.
He has to bowl like a couple more overs.
Correct.
Yeah.
And that's the end of spell for Satish, getting 1 wicket, crucial wicket of Prem in the first ball of his spell. So 3 overs, 16 runs, just 1 wicket. So really good spell from Satish, I would say, controlling the innings from the start, dominating it.
Let's look at the bowling rate. So Satish has bowled like 3 overs, 16 runs, securing a wicket. Linesh has bowled 2 overs, 9 runs with 1 wicket. Sricharan bowled 2 overs, 16 runs with 1 wicket. Arun 1 over 8 runs. Sai 1 over 5 runs, and Praveen Jo 1 over 12 runs.
So yeah,
I mean, whom do you think, right? In my view, like Sai has to bowl like 2 more.
Correct.
And possibly Linesh 2 more.
Yeah, Arun can bowl 2 more. Or 1 more, because he
more.
has. I mean, there is a lot of possibilities with these kind of bowling.
I would bet on like Sai 2 overs, Arun 2 overs, and Linesh 2 overs.
Correct.
That
because
way they
Linesh can bowl 4 overs.
Meaning so like that would complete that.
That would complete the whole spell.
Their quotas and as well as the remaining 6 overs.
Yeah, I think that's a really good thinking, because that's how people are. I mean, they are bowling according to their field and not giving much runs. From here, we'll see maybe some bombardment.
Exactly. Sai is brought back into attack.
Yeah,
let's see like if we could see some some tower shots, or it's going to be a wicket. Like let's wait and watch, guys.
Yeah. Fuller delivery, catch chance, and that's out.
Yeah.
Wow, what a wicket for Sai.
Now it's high time we need to check if any of the fielders has microphone between the commentators because they're
Because
overhearing
just
us
now,
whenever
yeah.
we are talking about they need a wicket, they're taking a wicket there.
Yeah,
But otherwise,
exactly.
Sai has done a job for challenges. They should be a happy unit.
Correct. I mean, that was a great wicket in form of Satya.
Satya.
And now we'll see, I think, Kushal or that is a different batsman, maybe Charan. So they have some different plans
Today,
today.
Possibly.
Oh, it is Kushal Patel. Okay.
it's Shot Patel. Yeah.
Yeah. So some guidance going on from Nirmal.
Yeah.
Maybe he's telling don't go for shots from the first ball. Get the ball on the middle and then go for it if you are really confident on it. Because Sai's ball can be very much tricky. He bowls flighter balls to the bat, but it
yeah.
might get a catch chance as we
Exactly.
saw last ball.
Exactly. So otherwise, Satya, talking a little bit about Satya, like he has played a great innings,
Correct.
much needed innings,
Much needed innings. as
delivered at the right time
Yeah.
for United, right?
Correct.
20 runs of 19 balls. Man, what an innings, right?
What
Moreover,
really
like
good
he
innings.
hanged on. He holded that rope between himself and Naveen. They holded the rope for a
They
long,
both-
long time.
Correct.
And means between Nirmal and Mr. Satya, they built a small partnership of 10, 12 runs over there. They accelerated the runs for the last 2 overs. We look at it.
Yeah, so now from here maybe we'll see some bombardment from Kushal. Oh, first ball, as I was saying, maybe there is a microphone.
Soft treatment.
Soft treatment, yeah. And I mean, Nirmal may be saying that first ball don't play any shots, just middle the bat from the bat. So third ball coming from this over.
I think this knockoff game is doing a lot of pressure.
Oh, that's lofted up, but there is no fielder, no man's land. Maybe this will be a easy two, I think, for both the batsmen because both are really very agile between the wickets.
To Kushal's caliber, this should have been dispatched to the
Six.
boundary,
Yes.
right?
I mean,
I think
fortunate
that-
enough
fortunate.
that it didn't go for both. I mean, fortunate enough for United that it didn't go deep to catch, and fortunate enough for challengers that they didn't go for 6.
Exactly.
So we'll see.
It is possibly this the knockoff game is doing a little bit of a pressure.
Pressure,
I would think that way.
It is. Oh, that's
Good
really
shot.
good shot.
Are they going to
Just
push for 2 this time? Possibly. Yes.
maybe a
Nirmal
chance.
wanted it.
Oh, that's a very bad throw from Jai Ruben. I mean,
Not a great throw.
fuller
Yeah.
throw, but it was very much on the high side, not
Yeah.
getting the clean throw from.
So first
to
time
the
I'm seeing
keeper.
they are putting real pressure on the fielder there. Like so far,
Correct.
means Jai Ruben, the fielder, like he had an upper hand. Like he always made sure he's right on the ball. He was just throwing onto the stumps. This
Correct,
time,
correct.
this particular 2 batsmen, they are really running hard, putting a lot of pressure on the fielder. I would say.
And that puts score to 70, which is really good for United. They are taking the scorecard right now, putting more pressure on fielders
They should.
and bowlers. They should. I mean, that's because this is the 11th over, and that's a high time to
Yeah,
put the
yeah,
scorecard on check.
They are getting towards the end of the game.
Wow. I'm seeing a new Kushal.
Yeah,
maybe
sensible.
because of Nirmal sir here
Yeah.
guiding him. So maybe or Kushal wants to stay until the last, not over hitting the balls, just rotating the strike. That's what the plan is until they get 100 runs or something, and then from there they will get bonus runs from there.
Got it. Because
Yeah.
means for himself, like he'll be a little conscious or super conscious. He not had a great run with the last 2-3 matches, possibly. Yeah, good shot.
Yeah, maybe this is a 2.
Not this time, possibly a single there because
Yeah. So no is a call from Nirmal.
it's talking about Jai Ruben. He's super quick there. Jai Ruben is super quick, and he made sure the field. Oh, Nikhil, sorry.
Oh, that's Nikhil. Sorry, our bad. So Jai Ruben is here beside us.
Thanks, Ricky, for correcting us. Yeah.
So yeah, that's Nikhil who's fielding on the deep square leg region.
Okay.
Jai Ruben is
So
in the
whatever
top
the
corner.
credits we are given to Jai Ruben, it goes to
all goes to Nikhil.
Nikhil.
And whatever disadvantage or bad fielding is
Debits.
goes to Nikhil. So yeah.
But otherwise, like Challenge has been doing a top-notch fielding.
So yeah, 11
Today.
overs completed, 72 and 6 runs of that over. Really
Yeah,
good bowling from Sai.
Sai, yeah,
No
yeah.
boundary scored, just ball per run. So really good.
That's
over.
what I kept saying, that like Sai should bowl like 3 overs today because he's finding himself in good touch, especially with these slow balls and the spin. He's making sure that he's not considering too many runs. More than not considering runs, he's putting in a good amount of pressure on the batsmen.
Correct. So yeah, a small drinks break will be back. yeah, Arun is handed over the ball.
Yeah, that's a good move.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's
Slow bowlers
what
is working
we,
out
as a,
for
from
them.
an commentator's perspective, that's what we were thinking. Like that's how
Correct.
this
That's
would
how
go,
the
right?
will-
Yeah,
Yeah, correct, correct. Fuller delivery,
yeah. This
but
time.
played very late, and I think we heard Nirmal just frustrated a lot with that shot because
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
not producing a single for
Exactly.
them. So first dot ball for Nirmal, I would say.
Arun had really a good control on the pace
Yes.
this time.
Yes. Oh, that's lofted up. No fielder there. That will be easy too if they can do it. Maybe
Ball
3
did-
runs.
Ball did not travel much, possibly a 3-run. Yeah.
Easy 3 runs.
Yeah.
Kushal will be coming up and because the deep fielder. Oh, that's appealed for out.
I think it's a wake-up call for Nirmal because
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
always thinking that the ball is going to be in the other direction.
Other direction, yeah.
It's
So I mean,
great
Kunal,
thinking.
Kunal being the keeper, he thought that Nirmal is not on the crease, so he threw it to the bowler. So great thinking from the keeper there.
Absolutely. But otherwise, it's a great throw from Satish as well.
Yes,
He appeared he was jogging there, but he
Jogging
made
there.
sure that like the throw is
ball
on
was-
time.
Yes, yes. So
Thank you, Pushkar.
so
Pushkar is offering us some drinks here.
yeah, thanks for that because both the dugouts are moved from this region to the monument region and behind the stumps. So we are not having any water. So thank you for that. So coming back to the game, 2 balls are done. They got 3 runs of this ball because of the last delivery. Kushal is on strike. It will hit hard, and I think it will be a 4 or
Possibly
maybe
a 2-run. Possibly 2-run. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is the
just 2
treatment
run.
we have been talking about. When there is a short ball, like you have to
Oh,
punish
there are
it.
no backup
Backup.
fielder. So just 3 more runs of this ball because of this overthrow. And there is no backup fielder. Very bad bounce
See,
of this ball.
when you get to the fag end of the innings, you could
Yes.
see all these dramas happening,
Correct,
right?
correct.
It is
It
supposed
can
to
change
happen.
the
right?
momentum
Yeah.
any way because this is a ground where 1 over can change everything.
Yeah. These dramas are subjected to happen for
Correct.
any team, for the
Any
fact,
team,
right?
yes,
Yeah, especially
yes.
when you play knockoff games.
Correct.
Nothing wrong on the throw. Means I would say,
Correct.
wow.
Wow, that will be nudged and it will be going for 2, I suppose.
No.
Or they'll
Possibly
just-
a single. They don't want
Yeah.
to take a chance at this point in
So
time. They are
Nirmal
building
just
the
wanted
partnership
to,
well.
yeah, Nirmal just wanted to give strike to Kushal, and he's the one who will just.
Yeah, it has
go
been a
for
great
it.
over for United so far, right?
Correct,
like
correct.
they had two
7
threes, one single.
7
Yeah.
runs of 4 balls, which is going well on their plans because
of course.
10 runs of the over. That's what I
They
think
couldn't
their
ask
plan
anything
is.
better than
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
right?
That's
Yeah.
really good going. I mean, first ball being a dot. After that, 3 runs, 1 run. So
Yeah,
Kushal on strike now. I think he will just go for a boundary or very hard shot from here. Because with this bowler, Arun doesn't have any pace, so Kushal has to produce full power on this ball if he has to hit. So this will be a couple.
This time should be a 2 there. Yeah, Nirmal
Oh, that stopped.
stopped him.
Oh,
Wow,
that
great
direct
throw.
hit would have been out.
Came like a bullet.
Yeah, came like a bullet. That's why I think Nirmal stopped the other batsman Kushal because maybe Nirmal would have not made it. And that bullet of a throw from Linesh, we know.
If you look at that's a good combo, right?
Correct.
Linesh being a very good fielder, like Arun being a good,
Good
catcher and
catcher,
good
yeah.
fielder as well, right? Like
Correct.
they're not going to miss.
Yeah, correct. Oh, that's very much
This should be a
Good
2 or a
cut.
boundary there.
2 runs easily.
2 runs, yeah. Man, Linesh, the fielder, he's covering a lot of
Lot of
ground. If you
ground
look at it,
and great
he
throws.
ran all the way from the deep extra cover to the deep point
To the deep
area.
point
That's
area.
not an
Yeah,
easy
yeah.
job.
That's
and
really
he
hard.
made sure he has saved 2 runs for the team.
Correct. And the throw, as you can
Wow.
see, the exact throw to the keeper, no mistakes, nothing. So Linesh is on point today with the ball, with the field as well. So 12 overs completed. The score moves to 82.
Look at the net run rate, right? Look
Yes.
at the run rate. So earlier they are hovering around like 5.86. Now it has got closer to 7.
Yeah,
6.83.
6.83. Yeah, so going 1 run rate, 1 above. So what we were having before, 5.5 was
Yeah,
before.
yeah,
So
yeah.
now we are seeing 6.8. So they both are anchoring the innings, not playing too bad shots. Any bad shots, I would say. All the bad shots were only no man's lands. So a small commercial break, guys.
Yeah.
Best of luck to all NWA cricket participants. We have extensive experience in land development and quality construction. We have built over 200 homes in 4 subdivisions, including single-family and duplex homes. Silverleaf Estates is our new upscale subdivision with amenities like clubhouse, walking trails, pool, kitchen.
Yeah. We are back after a short break. Sai is brought back into attack.
So his third over.
Third over, as we were looking for.
Yes.
When he's bowling his third over, let's see
Correct.
if Sai could really do some damages for United, or United is going to take an advantage of this over.
Yeah, so from now I just see 110 on the cards from here. If they can hit more
5
than
overs.
5 more overs and 1 power play.
Yeah, 5 overs. If you look at 5 overs, look like 30 runs. At least 30 runs is 110. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So from here, if they can go with the same run rate, like 6 or 7 run rate currently going on, if they can increase that,
120.
maybe 120.
Yeah, 120.
So bonus runs after 110. I think 110 is the correct par score until now, and bonus runs, 15 or 10 runs, they will get to 120.
Par score from United angle, right? Possibly they could score another 5-10 run.
5-10
but
runs extra.
I have a different perspective. Hold on, probably let's come back right after this ball.
So second ball.
2 experienced campaigners there.
Oh, that's not
Looks
given
like-
as a wide.
Looks like there was an edge. Like they have been even keeper and the bowler both has been appealing for.
Correct. I mean, maybe
Looks
Kunal
looks like there was a slight
small edge.
edge.
Yeah. Some sound came up, and that's why they Kunal and the bowler both are feeling a lot, because that was a most important wicket from Nirmal.
Possibly that's a trap they would have set for, right?
Yeah,
But,
correct.
yeah.
And again, as you said, Nirmal was playing soft hands.
Soft hands, yeah.
And soft hands produces a
Now,
wicket.
now I think with being it off spin, Nirmal will try to push it to the short square leg area.
Yeah.
That would be
Oh,
C.
wow.
What I was saying, right.
This is the experience, Krishna. You also have a lot of experience with
Means
this.
because we all know how Nirmal plays,
Nirmal
right?
plays,
Like when you are a pace bowler, he starts playing into that V region or the cover and stuff like that. When you are especially a spinner,
Off-spin,
because I have bowled a lot to him,
And
right?
he plays the same region. Yeah.
Right, because spinners, you tend to have that pace is not that much, right?
Correct.
It is slow ball, right?
Correct.
So even with my leg spin, he plays that, right? Especially off spin, it goes that way, right?
Oh,
Great
that's
shot.
lofted up.
Should be a
Maybe a
catch.
catch chance. And Ricky is the one who's there. And easily takes the catch.
Yeah.
There was no visibility for Ricky. Really great catch. I would say that's a brilliant catch, because the sun is exactly above us and there is no view. And correctly perceived. And great catch in the form of Kushal.
Yeah, that's
hitting
what
out.
Sai has been brought in. We have been always talking about it. In my opinion, Mr. Kushal should have hanged on there for this over.
Correct.
Anyway, they have been doing really great.
Yeah.
They could have gone but anyway, the chance should be taken at some point in time. He
Correct.
was possibly trying to accelerate the innings, but ended up in a catch. But otherwise, a great catch by Ricky. I think Ricky is taking his third catch, I would say.
His third catch. Really great fielding.
The ball
and
is
catch.
following him.
Yes,
He was in a long off area. He got 2 catches. He's
Now
in the
mid-wicket.
mid-wicket area. He's getting a catch.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's a great catch comparing to the other 2 catches. So the reason is he did not had any visibility. The sun was right onto his eyes.
Yes.
Till the last moment, even he wasn't sure how he's going to get it. But he managed to get it. Great catch.
Yeah. So
Sharan.
next
Sharan is the new batsman.
Yeah, so next batsman will be this guy also plays deep extra covers and deep mid wicket shots like V region. So we'll see how he will face Sai, because he is bowling exceptionally well today, producing dot balls, taking wickets.
Nirmal should talk to Charan here and talk about the current situation, meaning pitch situation, stuff like that. Make sure that he's taking a little bit, watch that 1 or 2 balls and go on from there.
Yeah. So we'll see last ball from this over and last ball from his spell.
Yeah.
Great spell from Sai.
I wouldn't be surprised if challenges would go 4th over for Sai.
For Sai, yeah. That might be a possibility.
Possibility.
Yeah. Because
the only
he
thing
is bowling on top.
But the only thing is that will be a little late in the game.
Yeah.
Wide delivery. Should be a wide delivery.
Yeah, that's a wide. And appealed for a wicket, but I think it was very much wider. And this was a short ball. Fortunately for Sai and challengers, it was a short ball and it was a wide. Otherwise, it would have gone for a 6 or boundary.
Exactly.
So last ball from his spell again. A short ball nudged wanted a run, but
Yeah.
it was on to the bowler. So
Bowlers.
that's the end of great spell. Bowling 3 overs, just giving 14 runs,
Wow.
producing 2 wickets.
That's a dream spell in
Dream
the
spell
creek
for-
side area,
yeah.
especially for a spinner,
For a
right?
spinner, yeah. That's a great spell.
So yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea to go for a 4th over, but the only thing is Sai will come and bowl on the 14th over.
Correct.
Okay, that could go both ways. Okay, either United could go for a bigger runs there, possibly a 13-14 runs mark, or possibly he could get 2 wickets, 1 or 2
Correct.
wickets, because while they are in the hunt of going for the
Yeah.
bigger runs, possibly they could get a wicket.
Best of luck to all NWA cricket participants. We have extensive experience in land development and quality construction. We have built over 200 homes and 4 subdivisions, including single-family and duplex homes. Silverleaf Estates is our new upscale subdivision with amenities like clubhouse, walking trails, pool, kids play area, and more. We have a limited time buyer incentive of $13,000 for NWA cricket participants. Our office is in Bentonville, across from the Links at Rainbow Curve Apartments. We're ready to serve you.
They brought Satish back in attack.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
4th over, I
4th over,
suppose,
yeah,
for
yeah.
Satish.
So we thought Linesh should bowl 4. Looks like Satish is going to bowl his 4 overs.
Yeah, so Satish, I mean, 3 overs, 16 runs, 1 wicket. So maybe they are going for the bowler who produces a wicket, of the most experienced batsman.
Then,
I mean, most informed
then
batsman.
Sai bowling 4th over is out of cards now.
Yeah, correct. So
Right.
anyone bowling 4th over is out of cards now. Maybe we're
Damn.
thinking Linesh or
But
Sai.
still, they should have got
Still-
Linesh.
still-
Yeah, they should have
still, yeah.
kept the options wide open.
Yeah, correct. So I mean, I would also see that Sai or Linesh would have 4th over.
4th over option.
Yeah, but
yeah.
I'm maybe there is something else going on in the challengers' mind, because we are not playing the game, so we
Yeah.
will not know that pressure, or
That's-
will not know the
Absolutely.
main perspective.
Right view, but otherwise, these two batsmen are really good at playing the pace bowlers.
Correct. So we'll see a lot of field changes from challengers.
They are trying to be super conscious there.
So yeah, we'll see. There is a lot of field changes.
We could see the importance of that last 4 overs from both the side. We could see the excitement from challenges here,
Oh,
like
yeah.
how we can get to that the fence, right?
Correct.
Complete the 16th over. We should means from their challenge standpoint, they would assume like they can concede only 20-22 runs. That could be their target. From
Yeah.
possibly from a United side, they could look for another 30-35 runs.
Oh, that's hit. Maybe not timed well, but
Kind of
single.
underaged.
Correct.
2 over 86 runs. That's a 13 overs 86 runs. Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad. I didn't update the score.
It's fine. So then 3 more overs left.
Yes.
Possibly another 25 to 30 runs, possibly 25 runs.
Yeah, 25. I'm thinking 1-0, 105, 110. I think
Okay.
that's the score.
But United, they
will
were
be-
marching at some point in time 115,
115.
because I think last 2 overs really kept them under the
Correct.
par.
Correct. That's shot very well and
Could be a
maybe score for a boundary, but it's stopped. And Ricky is trying to stop it, and that's a boundary. So great try from Ricky and Jai Ruben, but it was nowhere to be stopped.
But Ricky has to cover a lot of ground. He was on the
ground.
long on area. He has to run all the way to deep mid wicket.
Yeah.
Though this ball was not timed perfectly, but still find a way to reach the fence.
Yeah,
Sorry.
so you will see how the second innings will be poised because this ball is flowing now. So people in challengers will be hitting those kind of deliveries.
Shots, yeah.
Yeah, so
as we talked, right, like always this is a 140 run mark game. This
Right,
should be,
right.
when I say
This should
meaning
be.
140 run to make sure like you secure the win.
correct. So 90 is the score on cards right now. Lofted very well, and that will be a boundary if that can be stopped, and that's a boundary. Very well tried from the fielder Ricky here. He has to cover from kind of mid-wicket region to the long on region. So very hard because it was very hit on the middle
Is it
of
a
the
power
bat.
play? It looks like it's a power play.
Yeah, maybe it's a batting power play.
Oh.
So maybe good time to take because this is the 14th over going on. So they wanted to pick the innings up, and this is 2 boundaries from 2 balls.
Yeah, so far like the power play has been working well for United. But otherwise
yeah.
it's been a great effort by Ricky.
Yeah,
we
great
need to really
effort.
mention that. Like he has been running all around the ground. If you look at it, like he has been the deep mid wicket. The ball went like a bullet this time because
The middle of the bat.
He made the hands finally, right? Like since it was hit very powerfully, he couldn't stop it with that one hand.
Yeah, and not to forget Charan facing 2 balls, 2 boundaries. What the batsman this is going on, and for Satish it's not going very well. Lofted up, and it will be a 6, I suppose. And that's a catch. What a catch from Ricky. Great catch, great fielding, and that's the end of Charan. 2 boundaries and giving a wicket. So I think Satish came for a wicket. He got that wicket. Giving 2 boundaries is not a big deal if they get a wicket.
So looks like Satish has been brought in just for the power play. Looks like
Yes,
that's the reason
that's
it
the
was taking a little bit of
fourth
a
over, yeah.
delayed. Like they're thinking whom to go, where to set
Correct.
the field and type. Yeah.
Correct. So he gets a wicket, so that's really good for Satish and challengers. So great catch from Ricky. 4th catch of the innings for Ricky. I would say great fielding. 94 is the scores for the loss of 6 wickets.
The
Next-
ball is very much following Ricky wherever he goes.
Now the batsman left-hander comes on the strike. Somasekar, who's left-hander. Oh no, it's right-hander.
Right-hander. Is it?
We thought he is a left-hander, but no. I think there is no left-handers maybe in this kind of group here.
There's a guy called Shivaraman. Not sure.
Maybe he's
if
not there
playing
today. Yeah. So Somasekar is on strike right now. 2 more balls from Satish. This over has been great until the fall of wicket for United. Now it's turning the hands for
But otherwise, it's
challengers.
a big blow for United.
Big blow for United. Yes.
Charan was going really
Really
well.
good. Yeah. Hit
Good shot.
well on the fielder. The shot, and that's almost a wicket. If that was a direct hit, just misses that and gets 1 run.
Yeah, I mean, Charan played a little cameo innings there.
Cameo innings, yeah, 2 boundaries.
He would have hanged on, then could have been a different over. Like
Maybe.
possibly that could have really pushed United's
Yeah.
run rate.
With the shot in the middle, I thought it was going for a 6, but it stopped. So maybe the air is playing a bit of role here. So exactly in the end of the power play.
It should be wide delivery. Yeah.
Oh, really a bad delivery, and that's missed. And one more run will be
No,
there,
it's not a
but-
run there, right?
Yeah. So really good running from both the batsmen. I would say that's a wide and a run. So 97 and 2 more balls yet to last ball yet to be bowled.
But it's not a bad over so far. Like power play, at least they scored like 12 runs, 11
12
runs.
runs, yeah.
11 runs or 12 runs in this over.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least they are making sure that the scorecard is ticking.
Yeah. So until now they have scored 10 runs. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a shot which will be
Edge.
on the fielder's end and just 1 run.
They should have scored like 8 plus 10 plus 12. 12 or 11 runs?
Yeah, I think it's 11 runs.
11 runs over, yeah. I mean, United should be
So,
happy. They would
I
have
mean,
aimed for like at least
correct.
15, 16 runs, but still that's okay. Means they have 2 more overs. Means if they could manage to score like another 12 runs or 14 runs, possibly they
Maybe.
should score. They should be eyeing to score like 15 or 16 runs.
Correct.
If they could score 15, 16 runs, the 150 run is on the card.
Yeah,
But whereas with challengers, they should really look at restricting these guys for 10, 12 runs, 110.
Yeah, 110, 107, something like that. I think that's what the plan is for challengers. They will try to restrict them below 110, and these guys, United, would try to go for 115 at least from here.
Yeah. Whoever has a left-hander like in between these teams, that will be an advantage because still the air is, or the breeze is on the other way.
Correct. In
towards
challengers also there is no left-hander, I suppose,
left-hander.
right?
Yeah.
So both the teams doesn't have left-handers,
Left-hand.
but they have players who can play offside really well.
Yeah.
So we'll see. The contest will be really interesting. We'll know how it goes. Oh, Sachi is the batsman. Oh, sorry, there's no
So
change.
Lineage is the bowler.
Yeah. Linesh is the bowler who will bowl his third over. And because the end of power play, there are V-type fielding right now. Just long on, mid wicket and long off.
Yeah.
And no deep covers or deep deep square leg fielders.
So
Maybe there is
it's
a fielder.
not a power play.
Yeah. So there is a deep square leg
deep
fielder.
square going, deep mid wicket, long on, long off, then
And also deep covers. Again, same 5-field region, how they
five-field
are
region.
following from start. So
looks like Sai is going to be rested, meaning like he's going to he's going to take rest, which means anyway the 4 over is out of cards, like because Satish has bowled 4 overs.
Correct.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and he bowled exceptionally well. Sai, he has done.
He's
his
their
part.
pick of the bowler today, if you ask me.
Yeah, that's true. And current run rate is showing up as 7. First ball, a slower ball. Batsman wanted to play fully, but he stops in middle and just going for a dot.
Looks like he's a good hitter. That's what it appears with the swing and stuff like that.
Swing,
yeah.
So he wanted to
face that most of the balls.
Correct. Hit very well, and it will just go for a single maybe.
No.
Good call from Nirmal. A really good throw from Arun.
The ball went to the safest fielder of the challengers team. Yeah.
So 99 is on cards. 100 is yet to come from this ball. And who better to score the 100th run from other than Nirmal? So we'll see next ball. Oh, that will be
this time they should push for 2.
Single
Not
maybe,
really. Yeah.
Because the grass is not allowing them to flow.
Yeah.
So that's the 100 up for United finally in the 15th over.
Yeah.
So 3 balls done in this over, only giving 2 runs. Great bowling from Linesh. Somasekar is on strike. Hit really well, and that will flow for a boundary or at least couple of runs.
Should be a 2 there. Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, easy couple of runs. That might be a wicket. Oh, that's missed totally.
I'm not sure what's happening there. We could see a lot of drama there, right?
Yeah.
This is always a 2 there, easy 2 there, right?
Easy 2 there. Somasekar didn't want it, and Kunal was lazy on his stumping. He would have easily gone to the stumps and hit from his own hands. He threw the ball. That's why it missed totally.
We could see the legs are getting tired on the both sides.
Correct.
Because it's a hot sun, possibly.
Really hot sun, yeah.
Yeah.
So 2 more balls of this over. Hit really well, just on the hands of Satish, and it might be out easily. A wicket.
He has a hard time. Like looks like he has something going on with his legs.
Yeah.
I think that's why he was not really pushing. Now we could see that.
Correct, and it was not hitting the middle of the bat for Somasekar, which is the reason Satish collected the ball and threw into the hands of Linesh. Easy run out for them. And from here, I would say 110. I think from here even 110 or 112 is the score, which I think
but they should start middling the ball, right? If not hitting the boundaries, at least middling the ball. Get a run off the every ball. At least Nirmal could do some damage for challenges. He could go for like the bigger shots or like get that quick 2s and stuff like that, right?
Yeah. So
because with Somasekar, they had a huge bet on him. He couldn't connect the ball. He couldn't middle the ball, as you said rightly.
Yeah. So last ball of this over, 7 more balls, and Vishwa is off non-strike here. The last ball of this over hits very well, and that will be on the hands of Ricky, who's very safest again. Vishwa wanted a run, and it will be out.
Yeah, man. Not sure like why Vishwa has to come to the other side because
Maybe he wanted strike for next over.
no, possibly Nirmal was doing good there.
Nirmal was very much on the cards.
Yeah.
And so that's another wicket in this over as a run out. So 2 run outs of this
he
last
was
2 balls.
Yeah, he was the. I mean, in my opinion, like Vishwa was a better batsman, like right to face the last over.
Yeah.
But still, like
Nirmal was having.
You should allow the your experienced player because he has been hanging on there for the last 6 overs.
Correct.
So you could face that other 3 or 4 balls over there because now they lost the company for Mr. Nirmal.
Nirmal, yeah. So now I think only 2 more wickets and last over. So Nirmal will be on strike.
Yeah, sometimes the basics you need to stick to the basics, right? No point. If I were a batsman
point
there,
on throwing the wickets,
if I were a tailender, means I would let
other batsman who's
my
already
partner,
on the touch. Yeah,
you need to value the experience what he brings in, and moreover, already he scored like 17 runs of 15 balls.
Correct.
He faced 15 balls. That's a lot.
And
right?
scoring like more than 1 run a ball. So he has more than 100 strike rate.
Exactly.
So which means he is more experienced.
Exactly.
All you need to do is strike.
All you need to do accompany him.
Correct.
That was missing even from the Somsekhar, right? Somsekhar, like he was not able to run, but Vishwa is a good runner. He should have hanged on there.
Yeah. I mean, it was on the hands of the fielder. He didn't want to go for that run. Maybe that was a wrong call.
That was never a
run. Yeah.
double there because that too with Ricky.
Yes.
The
that's
fielder.
A great throw.
Man, even if it's a good runner, that's not going to be a run.
Yeah. I mean, so now from here, 7 runs will take them to 110. And 10 runs will be 113, and more than that it will be going for 115, which we were thinking. So 110 is my score from the start, so that's what they will aim for, I think. And really great support from fielders for challengers, I would say.
Absolutely.
Great bowling as well as their fielding. Jai Ruben is the one who will bowl the last over proceedings, so we'll see how Nirmal responds to this.
Sri Charan
is the one, my bad. So Sri Charan has the last over. So mostly the boundaries we'll see is deep extra covers, maybe. Deep extra. Deep square leg fielder is moved over, so maybe that is a ball he will bowl. Oh, that's a great shot, lofted up, and will be a single, I suppose. Just a single. There was a small shuffle, but just a single.
Single there. Yeah.
So Shivraj is the new batsman who will be on strike right now.
I think he's the left-hander. I was misspelling or mispronouncing his name.
I think so.
Yeah,
he is a lefty.
I was always calling himself as Sivaram. He's a Shivraj.
Yes. Shivraj Shaler is a lefty. So I suppose I don't know what's going on minds of United captain or United, because maybe lefty will be more damaging in this kind of because air is still flowing on the leg side for a lefty. So why he came this at the end, I didn't know. So maybe there is some plan going on, or maybe he is not the batsman who can hit that far.
Yeah, if I could read the game rightly, at least I'm seeing 1 or 2 extras on the card for now.
Correct. There might be a possibility. So I think that's how the Shivraj plays. He's not a bombarding batsman.
That's fine. That's what like Nirmal Sir needed, right? Yeah. Because anyway, he was always ready to take up the mantle and run.
Yeah, correct. So Nirmal Sir is still there. 4 more balls to go, and 105 is on cards right now. So from here, if Nirmal can hit a boundary or a 6, fortunately for United, that might change, at least go for score for 115.
Possibly. Yeah.
So they badly need a boundary or a 6.
6.
Yeah. Oh, that's total miss from Nirmal.
So
he
that's a
was
pressure.
Shuffling a lot.
That's a pressure, right?
Yeah.
Means they were really trying to push this scorecard, as you are talking about, to that 112 or 13 run mark.
Correct.
Okay, what I would think is just do the basics. Score like 2 runs.
Score 1 run or
just
2
score
runs.
like another 5-6 runs.
Yes.
That's okay. Get to that 110 mark. That's okay.
Correct. 3 balls, 6 runs is possible easily.
Yeah.
2 runs
5-6 runs is okay. You should do that, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
That's shot very well. Catch chance. And that will be a miss and a boundary.
There.
Great gap from Nirmal, I would say. I think that was a great display of shots. He shuffled a bit like last ball, but this time he connects very well.
But otherwise, it's a great shot, as you said rightly. Like that went between the gaps.
Yes.
The gap was very, very narrow if you look at it, right?
Correct.
There is
very narrow.
I mean,
And catch was very hard to pick from Jai Ruben, who's a long on fielder. So very hard for a fielder to catch that because it was going very fastly, and the air is also flowing towards us. So straight is very hard, and great hit from Nirmal. And they are on search for a ball, so we'll be back in a short break.
Best of luck to all NWA cricket participants. We have extensive experience in land development and quality construction. We have built over 200 homes in 4 subdivisions, including single-family and duplex homes. Silverleaf Estates is our new upscale subdivision with amenities like clubhouse, walking trails, pool, kids play area, and more. We have a limited time buyer incentive of $13,000 for NWA cricket participants. Our office is in Bentonville, across from the Links at Rainbow Curve Apartments. We're ready to serve you.
Now we are going to witness the last 2 balls of this great contest.
Yeah, I mean,
The first
very
innings
interesting
between
contest.
United and Challengers, right? The
Yeah.
United's batting the last 2 balls. Let's see if they can get to 115 mark or 112 mark.
Oh, that's not connected very well, and he will be on strike. Nirmal wants a strike, obviously, because he is the batsman who's hitting. So last ball, and that's a great ball from Sri Charan. I think Nirmal wanted to hit a finer, but it didn't hit the middle of the bat, and it just goes for dot.
So far, not a bad over for Challengers.
Yeah, really good
They
over
managed
for
to bowl like
Challengers.
just giving you only 6 runs or 7 runs of
Yeah,
the last
just
over.
6 runs.
That's a
Yeah.
great job by Sri Charan.
Oh, that's total miss and a wicket. So that's fall of 9th wicket in the form of Nirmal. And
You
as I
got
was
that magical number.
Yeah, as I was
110 you have been
predicting.
kept saying right from the first ball.
Yeah, so that's the end of the first inning, guys. We'll be back, and 110 is the score which is needs to score for the Challengers to win this. So we'll be back after some time. Thank you, Krishna.